planet of Faith Rispa. So she decided to do this TikTok video, and on the TikTok video she was talking about how when she was not married she used to when she was not married she used to try and trap men by trying to get pregnant. So anasema nilikuwa nalala na wanaume wengi najaribu kushika mimba lakini sikuwa nashika mimba, but as soon as I got married nikashika mimba, nikapigia sister yangu nikamwambia niko na ball, hata sister yangu hakuamini. And I was there thinking that husband wa udem yuko pale kwa hawa nasikia hii testimony. Hapo nikafikiria najua mimi 100% fully African, wewe unajua uko states na manisha maybe kiasi uko woke.
No.
So as a woke dude unaiona story.
You know, first of all, why do you kiss and tell? Who cares? But first of all, usiwe mke wangu manake you that's so much disrespect to the husband because you've done all your dirty work or your dirty life that you've had. Why do you come and tell us? Who's your audience? Who do you want to validate what you're saying? For what reason?
Wanaume si hata mwanaume.
You know, I mean, just
sana fikia tu list, because for you to say that it was not working you must have sampled a lot. Haizi kuwa one person, because if it's one person itakuwa one person ni unajua like,
you know, I mean there is something that it's just so funny. Maybe in men, I don't know whether a woman can speak for a man, right? You know, men can still keep chasing, and they don't. This is something that I know. Men will still chase if they want to chase, right? But don't compare yourself with men, because the whole thing is done inside you. It's the world is unfair, right? You might think like now you're pregnant, right? And then 5-10 years down the line your child is gonna be born, right? And internet never forgets.
Oh, your kid will be much more grown.
Yes, your kid will be much more grown. Stuff that you say today, maybe tomorrow you will look at them and you'll be like, oh my God, did I just say such a thing? And you affect the child who's very innocent life like that by just you saying stupid things that you didn't have to do. I mean, like, again, you know, this social media thing is really making people come up with things.
Too many confessions.
Yes. Why are you confessing those kind of things? We don't want to know. Who's your audience? You know, what do you want to prove?
Alikuwa nabonga juu nyota ya mtoto. Kumekuwa na hiyo ujinga ya nyota ya mtoto.
What is that?
So I think ilianza na huyu Ezekiel, the pastor Ezekiel. So pastor Ezekiel alikuwa anasema Diamond goes round akipatia madem ball ndiye achukue nyota kutoka kwa watoto wao nini. So that's what makes him a superstar, because grab nyota from all the baby mamas and their kids. So he was saying that. Alafu so historia nyota ikaanza. So ude anaitwa Rispa alikuwa anasema sasa nyota ya mtoto ilikuwa imemkataa, which is the most bullcrap thing nishaisikia, because as soon as umepanua miguu yani nyota ya mtoto iko hapo. Nyota ya mtoto inaitangwa kende si kende. You don't need
I don't know these nonsense where people believe in it, like why would you even want to imagine those kind of things? And again, this life is just, you have to be smart, hard work on and all that. If you don't have those concepts in your life, you cannot make it simple. So zingine kuna watu kuna luck, you know, like maybe kama win pesa kama ya sports pesa, you're like that do more 19 million, right? Hiyo ni nyota, hiyo tuseme ni tunasema ni nyota ama ni luck, right? Because luck iko
luck iko.
Lakini sasa ukikaa chini hadi sasa unaanza kuona ati uende you just see someone's efforts, uone kama ile Kipchoge sasa venye anakimbia uende kungangana na yeye so that you find a way to have you laid so that you can get nyota yake. Utapata mtu mwingine hapo mwenye amefura miguu hata hawezi kimbia hata kwa nyumba. Akona elephantiasis ndio gani ile kitu. You know, I mean,
understand. I will see.
Even scientifically, I'm not a scientist, but I would want to give the simple concept that we know, like yani ni maajabu hata unaweza pata kitu kwa hata kujichanganya na all those men. Why would you want to do that? And come to tell. The same thing Nani alikuwa amefanya. Ude mwenye nani mwenye alikuwa kiss 100, huyu mwenye alikuwa na Kamene Goro. You know, she was so beautiful and everything. She's so beautiful, right? But guess what happens after what she said? You know, your mouth can just mess you up for a reason.
Well, people start looking at.
She's a nice person. She's the only person who can tell her own story, but she told her own story. So I mean, it takes you down
nakumkanani tulikuwa na kuna best yetu fulani anaitwa George Kamau. So George Kamau is a golfer like you. I think the two of you at some point mnafaa kupatana. So George Kamau ni rafiki yetu fulani. Alikuwa ametupeleka Limuru golf club alafu ni country club. So nakumbuka tukiwa naye kwa gari kuna this is something very interesting alisema ile find interesting. I've never looked at it that way, but now I've looked at it that way, but I've never said it in his words. Alisema like you can meet a girl who's a 9/10, sindio? But as soon as she opens her mouth and you hear her body count, anatoka from 9 to 3. So she's still super beautiful,
right?
But you zile za I don't want you around because I can't trust you. Nacheki imenikumbusha like another joke ile ya Kibe. I always give people this joke. This is one of the funniest Kibe jokes nishaisikia. Alikuwa anasema that unaweza kuwa na demo wako yuko na dick trauma. At so like in the middle of the night because she'd seen so many dudes that I found that joke to be super funny. So it's the same thing like just keep your secret. Like our grandmas used to keep those secrets.
They kind of become hypnotized. Yeah. Like now you are stigmatized ukona issues like all the time that where you go unakuwa you well to be lit, you're flammable, you are highly flammable. So unakuwa ni safety hazard everywhere that you go. You know, by the hey man najua mazi ukaanza kupatiwa body count hapa au you don't have to drop that kind of nonsense.
Cuz alafu unajua kitu moja mademu jidanganya wasikia kademu akisema ati our mothers never told the truth. Let's tell our
way,
truth.
don't lie.
Mimi ushasikia
sex was never available like that.
Yes. Nime ushindaka nikiambia kwa hii podcast
like no, not even our mothers, ourselves,
our fathers.
No tujianzie sisi. How accessible was sex? How was it? It wasn't accessible like that.
Men nakwambia still wata ni kuinterrupt kidogo. Angalia budako budako ndiye akatie mtu they had to be at the same place at the same time.
At the same time, right.
Wewe saizi ungekuwa mhuni ungekuwa nakatia dem ukiwa states by the time unafika Kenya asha marinate. Unajua you can do that. So sisi when social media came in, because when Facebook came in, Facebook just opened up the world. And even maybe Facebook
made everything available,
opened up the thighs for CC like. So mimi usemaga siwezi kaa chini hata na buda angekuwa live singekaa chini na yeye tubongejua madem because I'm 100% sure niko more experience kushinda budangu, unajua. So madem wako more experienced even than their grandmas. But the difference is your grandma stayed married cause kuna vile like when your granddad alikuwa anamwangalia hakuwa na feel threatened. But sasa saizi a man will feel threatened. Unasikia tu wife wako yuko kwa online anasema nilikuwa napatia wanaume, unashindwa wanaume wangapi mpaka unaweza kaa chini ulitry kutrap watu wangapi, usikeni try kutrap watu 20 na kuna wale huku try kutrap, unajua. Unashindwa like cause even for a dude kufikisha body count ya 20 for a man, so unajua how much effort it takes.
Not even effort, how much money that you have to put down, man. You're gonna drown. It's so much. First is lakini tu kama wangechano hii energy mazee wanaume tunakuwa nayo ukatia man into into some science laboratory. Unaweza tengeneza some serious things in life. But anyway, the way sex was available is available right now is not the way it was
back
before.
In the days.
Because right now kuna mtu anaweza kuambia why should I get married, honestly? When I know I can go get someone for sex and pay and move on with life.
It's not even pay. Sikuna wale wanasema
kuna wenye
kama ule demo ito Maverick Aoko was saying yana apatia nanga for free to punishment, so ayana smash and pass, so atakupunish na kukupatia.
So
how's that a punishment? Ushesikia kuna dude iko bali demo alinipatia lava.
That doesn't work.
It doesn't work with me.
I mean like there's something that people need to know. I mean like it's just so funny. A man will stay chase. Because and a man only stops once. All that he gets when kuna something nilikuwa nimesoma somewhere, ilikuwa ni social media thing is vile mtu anasema aje, when you say like a man settle, he didn't settle, he got that, is going for the next one, because whatever that he got is because it was accessible. But he's still chasing for what he wants. He hasn't gotten it. He'll still go looking for it. Whatever that he has already, the one that he's already got is because it was accessible. It was available at that time. But he still keep looking.
Till eventually we settle sindio
eventually you get to a point whereby you are like man I don't care nimechoka
but we try kumagine umesettle uko sawa alafu unaona mtu ana confess vitu kaa hizo how are you supposed to be like
man,
feel yeah
hey, for instance my wife came today and just told me like you know what I did a lot of nonsense but now today I just chose when I just came but first of all at the full stop get out
kuna kuagana afu understanding ukiambia like because your past means something I want to feel like I'm special I want to feel like I
mean like
ukifanya ni feel like I was just one of this long list of dudes
but then no offense man I have to give so much respect to that guy the husband to Kamenagora man he took that was a shocker when that lady was asking was interviewing her and she asked like what about your body count and that guy was there
okay
man that was a low blow
I
was I don't think I will be tolerant that much so much respect that dude man
I respect
that's the level of tolerance
but I also didn't feel good about the question I was like
it was unnecessary
and
when people have settled down and as someone this the same thing we were talking about
after the dude was there usiulize kai hapo
that's disrespectful
hapo unaweza pigwa ngumi
au ukipigwa hapo sasa itakuwa nini hata ukienda kotini mnaenda kusemana na nini it's a crime of passion
because mtu akishakuwa wife wa mtu unampatia heshima yake na pia mabibi wajipatie heshima wasiende online hii story hii haja ya kwenda online tunashindwa nayo alafu utasema si tuko fragile na msemaga like I think kuna pale nishaisikia testosterone at its purest form has a certain level of jealousy and aggression najua and that jealousy and aggression haitaki dem yako go online apatiane story vile alikuwa na shika twakmake ende sijui kutoka hapa mpaka wapi so but wako married maybe they are happy wacha tutoke hapo